knows. I have to say, what a paso doble. I have never seen anything like it before. I may never see anything like it again.
No.
How have the two of you recovered?
Well, I've got a graze on my knee.
You have,
I've got a graze on my knee, so I went down on my knee and a bruise. Just in case anybody thought that we'd put that in on purpose for comedy, we hadn't.
You really hadn't.
It was an absolute fall backwards.
It was quite spectacular.
Yes.
I think we can probably see it again. Anton, it seemed to me that perhaps you lost your balance, darling. What?
Show the next bit.
We're not showing the next bit because Ruth gets embarrassed. Yeah, what happened? I mean, you fell
She
over.
climbed on top of me. My feet were poking out the bottom of her frock.
Stop it! It was too funny.
It was a comedy moment. I was trying to rescue the awkwardness. I thought orcs, as the young people say.
Yes, that's
people
what
might
they
be
say.
feeling awkward.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's have a comedy moment. I'll just climb on top of it.
And it was such an amazing shot, Ruth. It really was. In fact, England legend and Premier League all-time top scorer, Mr. Alan Shearer, tweeted, "That's a two-match ban for diving, Anton to pay." But you've still got my vote.
I might dance with him next year.
Oh, dear.
Did you hear what my husband said?
What did he say?
He said, "I think I've just witnessed the curse of Strictly before my very eyes."
No. Well, that went absolutely viral. I mean, I was crying with laughter with that. There it is. TV's aiming the homes. I'm imagining that's not quite what happened in rehearsal. How had rehearsal gone?
Well, actually, before that fall, and it was a genuine fall, I thought I'd done a pretty passable paso doble. I was quite pleased with it. You know,
Yes.
although we had comedy moments, it was a kind of parody, but we did do a proper paso doble, didn't we?
It's all, everything that we do is whether we will go down a comedic road or we go down the straight road.
Yeah.
It's all based on proper content, because otherwise it's just a bit awkward and knocking about and messing about, and that's no good at all. So it's skillfully put together with proper real content, real steps, and on top of that we either put something serious or we put something comedic. And the paso doble is the same as the samba before.
And actually, Shirley did say...
She noticed them.
She did say, actually, you know, you did a really good paso... Well, I'm sure she said really good.
No, she said really good.
It was a brilliant paso. Yeah.
Brilliant paso doble. No, but she mentioned the steps that I've done, so I was quite
Which
pleased.
is good. I know, exactly. And also, we must just show you quickly, the crowd went wild for the whole dance, but also the ending. But look at the judges. These are the judges' faces as you go down and then... Look at Darcy! It's hilarious.
They're laughing.
And the best thing is, like, Craig, he's kind of laughing, and then he goes back to making notes. Anyway.
What do I have to do to get more than a 4 from Craig? I mean, surely just for the entertainment value.
Yeah, that would help. We must as well mention Hayley, our gorgeous singer, because she did at one point completely steal the show. Here she goes. Go on, girl. So good. Let's hear about Hayley.
She's amazing.
Oh, no,
she's wonderful.
She really, really is. And I love that when you do have like, a little comic role, Ruth, you play it so brilliantly.
Thank you. Well, I'm kind of less nervous about that. I was very nervous about performance when I started the whole kind of jazz hands and acting, which is very out of my comfort zone. But then you realise, actually, the more you can sell the story and act the story, the more people enjoy it. You know, if you look awkward, people kind of like, oh, it's a bit awkward. So I understand that now. And he is the most wonderful teacher. And I do want to say, we do laugh, and people say, oh, you two have such a laugh together. But he is a fantastic teacher. He's so patient. He's so kind. He never shouts at me. Raises an eyebrow sometimes, and I cry.
It's when you have a little tea.
When I cry, and he gives me a tea. But he encourages me all the time with kindness, and here I am, still standing.
You are wonderful, but she's incredible to work with. I can't say more highly of Ruth. She's absolutely right. We have a great time. She's got a wonderful sense of humour, and to do something like this comedic dance, it's almost more difficult because if it's not timed well and you don't do it well enough, it is exactly that.
Awkward.
It becomes sort of a lot of nothing. So to be doing something comedy well takes a lot of practice, a lot of skill, a lot of timing, and a lot of you have to pay attention.
Okay, so this, can you tell? It's only because I've got 30 seconds to ask you about your foxtrot, which you're doing this week.
Yes.
How are you going to play this one?
Well, it's going to be straighter, it's because it's the slow foxtrot, and it's the, it's the greatest dance in the world. So there'll be hats, there'll be canes, there'll be fabulousness.
Well,
They're definitely.
Oh, I was going to let you know about when